Welcome back, everyone. This is Cheap Labor's podcast. This is what? Episode what, Jake? I always forget.
It's episode 9.
Episode 9, and today's a special episode because this is the first time we're having a quote-unquote guest. But before we get into that, my name's, I was going to say Jacob. Wow, I'm so stupid today. I'm Justin. This is my brother, Jacob. And our guest today is our brother named Julian. Welcome, Julian.
There we go.
Hi, Julian. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
Or welcome to your room.
Thank you for
Get
having
the
me.
cameras on for Julian as well.
The camera, everything is going good. Julian's in
Kick
front.
the tripods out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, so today's episode, we're going to be it's about Julian. And so the
Yes,
first
sir.
question is, Julian, how are you doing in quarantine?
Good. Start school tomorrow.
You're
so
starting school tomorrow?
I'm mad about that.
And I'm for the people who don't know, Julian's starting school and it's going to be more of a hybrid. Is that still what's going on? A hybrid kind of?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what Mom was saying.
Yeah, so he's going to be going to school physically and going to be on his technology. So, and it's interesting because Mom already set up this whole little station for Julian, and
He's
How
got
do
a
you-
legitimate setup, which is really cool.
and how do you like the station?
It's really cool.
Now, what do you have on your little table area?
A computer, a fan, and then on the top is a calendar, which I can see.
Nice, I like that.
And then, is there anything on the calendar written special?
I have my goals and what I would need to do for school. I put be prepared,
That's a good goal.
be on class in time, and Jacob put get shot A's.
Yeah, because Chardonnays are like melodies in my head.
Yeah, come on.
And so, Julian, how would you describe your everyday life of COVID?
Wake up, eat breakfast, play video games, watch YouTube, and that's it.
Yeah, and what's your
Yeah.
breakfast?
Granola bar, or Go-Gurt.
Boston right there. Granola bars.
The sacks.
Come on.
No.
We're good.
And would you say, what has been the biggest change that you have faced because of COVID? What has been different? Like something that kind of just different compared to how you used to go about your business?
I'm just not going out and seeing family, not having a birthday every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we noticed that too. There was this big, there's a party just about every week, probably about last year around this time.
Especially
Summer
in
just
the
felt
summer.
like
Mm-hmm.
every week was something, but now it's we're kind of just dropping stuff off and that's it, and just saying happy birthday with our masks on. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, we're doing a lot more drive-through birthday parties, which I have never even heard of before COVID. Is there anything that's kind of something new that COVID has started that kind of shocked you, Julian or Jacob?
Since COVID started, you can really tell which people can or can't handle staying inside, or just people that that want to go out and have this certain drive. Because personally for me, we went out every weekend,
Mm-hmm.
just doing stuff most of the time, and I kind of take it for granted now because I'm dude, I'd want to go to San Diego just to walk around, and I'd totally enjoy it now. I think what this quarantine has taught me was be grateful that you can walk around
Mm-hmm.
cities and stuff at your own leisure, because it's some people don't have that kind of leisure of just going out and everything. So I feel we took it for granted, and I feel we have already planned way more road trips already, just in quarantine of when it's over type thing.
Yeah. So, Julian, what is one of the things that you miss the most, and what are you looking forward to when COVID is okay?
Just seeing family is what I miss, and one thing I'm looking forward to is just playing a lot more sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of noticed that right before COVID started, that we were kind of going to the park a little bit more, and it just kind of stinks that we can't really go to it. But luckily we have our backyard, but lately it's been hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, today it's
California weather has been blazing. It's not even hot the sun is beating down on you. It's that weird, nasty, muggy, stuffy feeling where you're just dude, I can't handle it anymore.
I can't.
I can't do it.
No, so lately it kind of seems like we are playing a lot more indoors. Like, what is one of the things you like to do indoors, Julian?
Like watch movies,
Mhm.
play video games, and like just be on my phone. That's like what I usually do.
And what has been like the best like movie you've seen or the best like video game you've played because or during COVID?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite with our cousins, and that's been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And as for movies, which one have you enjoyed the most?
Well, Twins.
Twins. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
we recently
Classic.
got we recently got HBO Max, and I've always wanted to see like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and they had a bunch of them on their list, and I just thought it was so funny, this premise where Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger are twins, and it's just such like a goofy premise, but it's so like entertaining and funny that luckily I was able to enjoy it, but the rest of my family was able to. I say it's definitely worth watching. That's kind of like one of the things that I've noticed because of COVID, that because I had to like slow down like my previous lifestyle, that I'm able to enjoy stuff that I wouldn't have enjoyed otherwise. Like definitely a lot more movies. Is there anything, Julian, that's like you definitely enjoy more because of staying inside?
Just like watching shows that I haven't watched in a long time, and like starting to watch new shows.
Like what's some of your favorite shows that you like to watch?
Anything like just sports, like Hard Knocks and Impractical Jokers.
Oh
That's
yeah,
been
that
a big show we've been watching, really.
yeah. We always watched that show before all this started going on, but we're just so like
Just gassing through like 10 episodes, really, in like 2 days, because I mean it's just so entertaining to watch all these shows and whatnot.
I think it would be interesting to tell everybody our favorite punishments.
That'd be funny, yeah.
So Jacob,
I
what is
love
your
when they make Sal catch chickens. It's like
That's a good one.
it's not even like a torturous type thing where they make him do something like nasty. It's just he's a germaphobe and easily one of like the worst person you want to do like weird labor work, and it's just like you have to pick up chickens in front of his dad, and like
Who's just belittling
he's like
him.
scared to do it. So I just thought that was funny.
What about you, Julian? What's your favorite?
When Sal had to feed chickens to bears.
Oh, that one was funny.
Fed KFC to bears, and they were fighting each
Seems
other.
like you guys really like it when Sal gets
yeah.
It's
punished.
funny.
My favorite punishment, which I haven't seen until we started just staying more indoors, is when Murr had to get a prostate exam in front of everybody.
Man, that's
And he got a second opinion, so he had to do it twice in front of everyone.
that is not a fun time.
I feel like Murr gets the most like
Embarrassing.
and then Sal just gets
Humiliating more than anything.
humiliating, and Sal just gets more like
Funny.
shocked factors.
A shock factor out of like fear or just like anything else. But I mean that show's been on forever, so
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait to see what's more punishments for each of them.
Yeah, we're just we're flying through all those Impractical Jokers stuff. Julian, is there anything that you've kind of learned from being indoors? Like, are you getting sick of us or anything?
Not really.
Yeah.
It's just been used to going out, like basically every week.
Mhm.
Not doing that for over like 5 months has really changed.
Do you think that's gonna feel weird when we go back into stuff?
Definitely.
And it's just gonna be like, like typically this day I would sleep until like 11, and now back to school type thing, because it was weird for all of us at the start because we were already just doing a regular thing, eating in at restaurants and just like not even caring about it. And now for like the past 5 months, it's gonna be a little odd per se.
Do you guys think that there's going to be anything that changes because, like, let's say, for example, when we used to see people, like our family members, we would just go to their house, spend the whole time there, or they would come to our house and just kind of hang out for the whole day. And since now we have to take like these extra precautions, like staying away from each other, being more germ aware. I guess I don't know if that's the right word, but like, do you think once we're able to see each other, do you think it's gonna be like back to normal, or do you think there's gonna be like big changes?
I'm sure we'd want stuff to get back to normal, but of course we're gonna probably be a little bit more cautious in like the small factors, not like like kind of like keeping things more sanitary than anything. Because I mean, even in like the public, I think things are gonna change, which is gonna be more helpful. I would say.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, definitely. Like when we always had like family birthdays, there'd always be our like nephews just wrestling.
They're still gonna fight.
True.
Yeah, I don't think they're ever gonna stop fighting.
That's never gonna stop.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna be a lot more like sanitized.
Yeah, much more hygienic.
I would see that. So yeah, we got the Lakers jersey on too. You're excited for episode 9?
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking it. And we got the green screen going on.
Oh yeah,
new touch to this episode. We wanted to get Julian up with the green screen, test it out, see how it looks. So Julian, I want to segue into the next segment, and we did this last time, and it's just explaining what's wrong with this picture.
Okay.
It could be a good picture, it could be a bad picture. But honestly, we got pictures of you. Now, I ran a handful by you, but I also put some in there.
Okay.
So, let's cue up the first picture, Justin.
Yeah, this is gonna be a regular thing that we have for when we have people to interview. It's just because it's very fun, especially the last time we did it. So we're hopefully gonna be doing that more in the future. And like Jacob said, the first photo is this.
Oh, jeez.
So
We couldn't have exaggerated Justin being more darker last episode. This one is
He's
at
part
his
of the
all-time
Jackson 5.
darkest.
now I look more like Michael Jackson.
So what is this picture, Julian? If you remember well enough.
All I remember is it was my uncle's birthday, and we all took a picture. I was like 2, and obviously there's Justin right next to me, and I'm holding a wrestler.
You know, that Bobby Lashley wrestler.
I look like Miguel from Coco.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and then when Julian was little, he had like this weird, like irritated part of his skin right underneath his nose. So they would put like this little cream ointment, but it would also turn purple for some reason. And
I didn't know about this.
This really was weird.
I thought it was just the picture itself, and then you said no, you remember, and I'm like, okay, I got to take Mom's word for it, and then she said, yeah, he had something. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but look at those guns, Julian, just flexing.
With the farmer's tan going on.
Oh my gosh.
No, but look at
I was always shirtless walking around the house.
You still are. This is the only time Julian has worn a shirt for like ever.
I wore it earlier today.
Yeah,
earlier today.
We had a come over.
People had to be presentable. I think this is my like church shirt that we got from the summer.
Camp.
All right, now picture number 2.
Next up,
Another shirtless.
another shirtless Julian picture.
And Jacob under.
Is that me?
Yes, that's you making
That's
a.
when you had long hair.
Oh yeah.
That's when we all got bowls.
Yikes.
Yeah.
We got our
I was in
cousin
my
pointing.
jorts.
Your George.
We got our cousin pointing. I wonder what Julian had to look at.
So do you remember this picture, Joanne?
Not really. All I remember, like, what I kind of remember is, like, we had to take, it was like a family party, and, we had to take, like, a picture with our tias, and
You're gonna be the Chad taking it with no shirt on.
my cousin told me where the camera was, I looked,
Oh, okay. So they took a picture of you mid-turn before you can, like,
Yeah.
pose.
Is it this picture, or... But his belly button looks very low.
Yeah,
Like
it
little
I was
does.
trying to wear my shorts, like, high up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Now we
Next
got...
photo. Okay. So, I can do a little bit of context on this one. This photo is Julian giving a vicious forearm to our nephew, King Daniel.
Go follow his YouTube channel.
Go follow his YouTube channel at King_Daniel. follow him on Instagram as well. That'd be pretty cool. So they're wrestling,
Yeah.
and Julian. So you've got the SD hat, and you didn't know where the bandana was, so you got your Green Lantern shirt to just cover up your face. I want to know Daniel's gimmick.
Okay, so Daniel got Justin's pillow, and he sweats a lot, so Justin's pillow was just drenched in sweat. For
He
the whole
wore
thing.
my pillow like a mask,
And
named
his
himself
name is
Pillow Man,
Man.
and he just fought Julian with it. When they were done wrestling, I grabbed my pillow and it's drenched with his face sweat.
And he's all, oh, sorry. But yeah, this is easily one of my favorite pictures, just because he's so much bigger than Julian that we're like, okay,
Julian's older.
Julian just gives him that vicious UFC styled
I
forearm.
got him to the ground, and
And you're holding the back of his head so he doesn't go anywhere. So
yeah, because we wanted to do like
well orchestrated attack.
We wanted to do like wrestling, like and
I'd
have it
like
on
that.
my iPad, and we made like 3 videos on it.
That's a
and
good.
This was the first one, and
like
it
it.
was 4 years ago.
Yeah, you boys always
Wow.
go out.
I like it.
Now we got the next picture.
Oh,
Okay.
dude's crying.
For
out
people
here.
who do not know, Julian, I think my mom can testify on this, that he was a very difficult child when he was younger. Now he's very good. He just was just very I wouldn't say bratty, because I was also bratty when I was little. Julian was just I don't know, he was just
It's
difficult.
just difficult to handle.
And
I
he was just
remember my
crying
mom-
for the weirdest reasons.
Yeah, my mom would tell me that at birthday parties, it was like typical for like the baby to be held by just about like everyone just to like say hi. And Julian hated everybody except for mom, dad, and one other cousin of like 30 other family members. That was it. Anytime Julian would be passed on to the next cousin, he'd cry, freak out, oh, bring in the other cousin in, and he'd be all happy with her. And I'm like, what can I say?
Yeah, Julian, you had your crying moments.
I love this picture.
I doubt you remember why you were crying, because I don't even
Yeah.
remember. I think you were just hungry. Next
Oh,
picture. Ooh, I like
yeah.
this picture.
So I like
Did he-
this picture. I picked this one out for number 3. So this kid is definitely bigger than
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he looks like
His legs
like
are
a
big.
high
That
schooler.
dude was like 6'6", I think.
No.
How old-
No.
I was
6'6" is huge.
That's bigger than Jacob.
Okay, I mean,
This kid
he
looks.
was 6 foot, somewhere around 6 foot, and
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I forgot. I was like 11 or 12, and
They
that
got
was
them
my
high
first
socks.
game of Pony League, which Pony League
Everyone's
is
big. It's the last league before
it's
you
the
do high
oldest
school.
league.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Julian is like me, where we are the smaller people on the team.
and then
But we're
there's
But Julian's a scrapper. Julian's a scrapper. So this was getting the out at third, getting the big guy out, because
Yeah,
you know
'cause
tallest guys are always the fastest
I
guys
think he
on the
was like
field.
a sophomore, and I was barely in like 7th or 8th grade.
No, I think you got the ages wrong. Sophomores can't
Or
do that.
he was
dude.
like he was a freshman. Sorry, and I was in like 7th grade, and like he was a starting pitcher,
really
and
big.
he was throwing like super fast, but he could not locate if it like
Oh,
ooh, is that shade, Julian?
maybe.
number 34.
No, his brother too. So.
Oh,
and
okay.
his brother
and his
sucks.
brother sucks.
No,
Ooh.
he doesn't play.
Oh.
because he sucks.
Yeah, come on.
No, but yeah, he was just throwing it super like wild, and when he got on base, he was just like stealing every base, and
He's just getting cocky.
yeah,
And you went Machado on him. You went
Yeah.
with the no-look tag.
yeah, the catcher threw the ball, and I got him right in the foot, but he like made like a big like dirt storm.
Oh yeah, it looks very cinematic. It looks very cool. Like, this is a very good
Yeah,
photo.
very well
Yeah.
photographed.
One of our players, their like dad was like a photographer, so like that was cool that we had him like
Uh-huh.
take pictures.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
very cool. And I'm glad you got him out.
Mhm.
Ooh, what happened here?
Oh, the
Another
injury
baseball
bug.
story. Every time I slide head first, I get injured in baseball.
So don't.
Yeah.
And we're polar opposites. Julian played like multiple sports and only broke like bones playing baseball. I only played baseball and I broke bones not playing baseball. I slid well. As much as badly as I ran in high school and in middle school and just in general, I knew how to slide, and I knew how to slide not to hurt myself, but I felt like
you should tell them how
big
you
guy.
broke your thumb or like fractured it.
I didn't catch a football correctly. It just went.
No, the
Boom.
big kid.
That was my wrist.
Oh.
Some big kid totally caused roadblock, and I thought I was gonna be an Olympian and hurdle the guy. I fall over, and I think I broke the wrist.
Yeah, you tried jumping over a fat kid, and it didn't work.
Yeah, broke the wrist, 8th grade. And, oh my god, one of my teachers was such a pain. It was my writing hand, too, so I was in the class, and I'm like this, and I'm writing with my left hand, and I don't write neat with my right hand either, so I'm, like, writing, and she says, could you write neater? And I'm like, really? Like, you're gonna say that? This is my bad hand. Can you give me, like, something to type with? And I told her, because I'm like, I don't write with this hand. This is my writing hand. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she just brought me, like, a
She's like,
Chromebook.
can you not suck?
Yeah, she just brought me a Chromebook.
And that's your writing hand too, right?
Yeah, so...
Was it difficult to write?
Luckily,
Yeah.
I mean, you have, like, your fingers and thumb.
Yeah, but I had to write like this. So...
Pinky up.
Pinky up. Yeah. And it was just so difficult because I got 6 classes, or... Yeah, 6 classes where I don't
When was
write
this?
stuff. 6th grade.
Oh, yeah, you look way smaller.
Yeah, so
It
it
was
was...
like 2 years ago, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Your cheeks
Big
look a
boy.
little bit chubbier,
Yeah.
and
got
like
the
your arms
baby
look
fat.
thin.
Nice, dude.
But yeah, like, I slid into first base. My pinky was, like, straight, and I went like that, and, like, just... yeah. It just, like, broke, and, I remember I had to leave the game, and I played an inning at shortstop, and shortstop is the
That's your
place...
throwing arm, too,
Yeah.
so... Yeah, that's
So, luckily I didn't get any, like, balls
out.
hit to me, so...
You beef it out. Good job.
Yeah.
Now on to the next
Next
picture.
up. So this was Halloween. I think this was the year
4
the
years.
clowns
Yeah,
were like
Oh, yeah,
present.
Clowns were a
Clowns.
big deal,
The
big
killer
scare that was
clowns.
going on. Just people were dressing up as clowns and just being like just a bunch of troublemakers.
And we
Just,
had-
and sometimes they would get violent. And my parents and even Julian was a little bit concerned with trick or treating with clowns. But Julian, can you tell me who you are dressed up as?
I was a frog, and obviously Jacob was Chewbacca. and
No, you weren't a frog.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to be
Dat boy.
that boy meme for some reason.
I don't know why.
That boy meme, I don't know if you guys remember,
The
but,
classic
on the
frog on the unicycle.
but you didn't have a unicycle,
For
but
some reason, that was
It'd
funny.
be tough
but
to ride one.
yeah,
so
that
we
takes
had
skill.
that,
And then there's Justin in the back eating baby weenies.
There were the
It's pigs in a
Smokies.
blanket.
yeah, pigs in a blanket, and I guess that was like one of the only years I really did not dress up for Halloween.
Well, we went to that
Trunk
or treat, and you're like, dude, I don't know these guys. Why would I want them to see me and dressed up?
Yeah.
So you were kind of like a bum about it, and then you're like, nah.
But the cool thing about this was when we went to those trick or treat event.
We got lots of candy.
Julian probably
Yeah,
got the
dude.
most candy I've ever seen for like Halloween that we experienced. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow,
We
maybe
went trick or treating after,
Mhm.
And like a smaller neighborhood, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm Chewy. Julian's
with
dat
Chewbacca on
boy.
your back.
I'm wearing my Led
Justin
Zeppelin
is
t-shirt.
Chewing.
Yeah, and I'm chewing.
Alright, let's get the next photo.
Oh, look at those gains,
We've
Julian.
got legit, like, chest strength right there, dude.
Was
Did
that
you-
at Palm Springs?
No, we were at a hotel in, like, Oceanside. Like,
Out of
20
all the
minutes
things.
away from our place, so it's like, I think, yeah, ever since you were younger, you had that, little spider monkey type
Mhm.
thing where you'd
Mhm.
stick onto stuff and kind of just crawl everywhere. And you were always strong, and I remember you like crawled up a dog kennel, and it was a big one. It was like the chain
Little
link one,
cage.
and
Mhm.
you're climbing up, and everyone's like freaking out, like, oh my god, he's going to fall, and we're like, no, he's not falling.
Julian's got good
And
grip.
dude's doing like 300 pull-ups, and he's just crawling, and he's like maybe 2 years old. Right here, maybe I think you're
Like
a little
2
bit
or
older than
3.
2 or 3 years old, but yeah, you got the
Yeah.
You got to go. We were big into Ninja Warrior, so
Oh,
this was your
when I was younger, I'd
your
always
routine. Just climb up stuff and trying not to fall.
I'd always watch the Sasuke, which was the old.
Oh, the
ninja.
Japanese Ninja
Oh, that one was
Warrior.
the best. And when we would watch it, Julian
There's
was little and spoke like a little bit of English, and so Julian was just, when someone would fail, he would just go "Awa!" because he would fall into the water, and it happened a lot. So he just kept saying.
And it wasn't
"Awa!"
like this one was inspirational backstories behind these guys.
They
These just are like
You'd see a milkman go.
yeah,
and-
these are their side hustles. If anything, it's like okay.
It's like, yeah, I deliver milk, and then you see him like scale up a building.
Yeah. It's like I'm a fisherman. I'm a high seas fisherman. Nowadays, it's like I battled like multiple diseases in my life, and I have like one leg type thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude. Okay.
It's like, no, bring out the guy
cool.
who brought out milk.
Yeah, and
Let's
then-
bring the milk.
Or the
man.
chick with the six pack dressed like a tiger.
Or the- oh my god, I remembered that. Or you get the midget toy maker. Just run
Yeah.
through.
That was
So
such
it
a
was
weird
fun.
one.
I
Yeah,
love
'cause
it.
I'd set up like pillows, and I just jump from a pillow to a pillow.
Pillow
I'd
to
get-
broomstick.
Yeah, and then I get two chairs and get the broomstick and do like a salmon ladder, which like
Yeah.
you get a stick and like you go up like. That was so fun.
Sometimes you would grab like the couch cushions and throw them in on the floor and just kind of like hop like one
Like the
leg on them.
quintuple steps.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That's a nice
Next up.
memory.
hmm
Now the next picture. Oh,
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Wait,
I
yeah.
could have swore there was more.
No, that's it.
Wow,
We blew through them.
that was quick.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Alrighty. So, Julian, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy day.
hmm
We'll see you later, definitely, because you live here.
For dinner.
If you guys want us to have Julian back on the podcast, just leave a like and a comment about how you liked it. And other than that, episode 10, episode X is coming up. I'm very excited for that one. Would you want to do a food test on that one?
Sure.
Oh, okay. We're going to
Yes.
do the specialty test right
Yeah,
now.
stay tuned for next week, guys. So thank you guys again for tuning in and watching our this episode. We're always trying to mix it up, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share this video with your friends or just people you don't like. Who cares? We're pretty open to anybody. And yeah, thank you guys. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.